come a huge way since the painful restructuring that the first Thatcher term wrought on the UK economy in the early 1980s. In the early 1980s, we had bad leaders and we had terrible city centres. So what we have now, compared to 30 years ago, is we have much better leaders. And I think from an investor perspective, that's absolutely essential.
Devolution is a right of cities to be able to compete with the South. And we shouldn't be giving it in a piecemeal way. We should actually be enabling us to retain our taxes and the money that we raise in our cities to create economic growth for the future of the people, the assets of our cities and the city region.
I think the whole aspect to do with, some of the stuff around whether or not we're going to have an EU referendum is not just an issue which is going to impact on regional growth. It's actually a fundamental issue that's going to impact on national growth and our relationship with the global market.
This year is the year of the tram. We opened 2 new lines south and west of the city this year, the culmination of £500 million worth of investment. We also opened the dual carriageway out to the motorway M1, which, if you know Nottingham, you'll know has been a constraint on our economy for some years. So this year is the year where we deliver over £1 billion worth of infrastructure investment.
We've been having conversations with government for some time on devolution, and I think it's fair to say that there may be an announcement at any time.
But the important thing about the city is that we're in growth mode and we're dealing with growth. The city's forecast population growth is 26% over the next 20 years, the highest of the UK core cities. We have to create 40,000 new jobs, building 40,000 new homes at present, and have embarked upon a major infrastructure programme, particularly in terms of connectivity.
We have a quality of life that I think is second to none, with coastal areas, country areas, all within easy reach, and a strong connected region, connected by the Tyne and Wear Metro, and we're going through the process of looking at integration of our bus network into the metro network.
But Joanne, if I can just bring you in, there were common themes there: infrastructure, people, skills, and landmark developments and cultural and sporting events there that are transforming cities. Is that typical of the cities that you look at, or are these all exemplary examples?
What's really striking, I think, in terms of all that we'll hear, is you have to have a response that's about the very place, the very assets that are within all the cities. So, whether it is your local environment, your fantastic students, your fantastic universities. And just some observations from Bill Finger GVA and what we see. When you look at, the nine major office locations in the UK, they do actually make up, they're nearly equivalent to the City of London in terms of volume, and they are tracking the City of London if you take it as a market. That's very, very promising.